So we've got our lobster. We pulled his tail off, poor guy. And we pulled his claws off.
After cooking?
After
boiling.
cooking him.
Okay.
We cooked him for 2 minutes.
That's it? Just 2 minutes?
2 minutes,
Oh.
yeah. Now this would be really good to make lobster bisque with. So if you ever find yourself with extra lobster shells, never throw them away.
No.
So now you have your tail, and I just like to do the initial crack by just pressing down.
Oh, so you push down as you would kind of a garlic clove.
Yeah, it makes it easier to straighten the tail out. Some people will take a skewer and put it through the tail before they cook the lobster so that it'll hold the shape.
So you're just cutting.
Cutting
straight down.
Straight down through that little filament on the bottom where his little legs are. And you can also take the scissors and cut down the top. Now, at a restaurant, at a seafood restaurant at the shore, they always give you a lobster mallet.
Yeah.
You know what? They should give you a pair of scissors.
Yeah, it's better. Because you're kind of ruining when you do get it.
You're crushing it.
You're crushing it.
So now you get to just kind of pop the shell out. You have that half. And then you can sort of separate the meat from the shell, and you have this half. For the claw, you're just going to pull that off. Save that. Then you can get a little pair of scissors or a skewer, and there's a long finger in here that'll come out. That's also perfectly good lobster meat. Well, I need something smaller to get in there. But there's meat hiding everywhere in a lobster.
That's why those lobster stick things.
Right.
Yeah.
So look at all that meat that comes out.
Yeah.
So you don't want to waste that.
No.
So that's all good stuff. Now these we could really use the knife for, or you could use the scissors. At home, I think it's safer to use the scissors.
You have more control with the scissors.
I think you do too, and you have less likelihood of cutting yourself and ending up rather than at your dinner table in the emergency room. It's always more fun at the dinner table than the emergency room.
That's true. I've tried both, and you're right.
You like the dinner table
I like
better.
the dinner
Okay,
table
yeah,
better.
and I agree with you.
So you just cut straight down the arc of the claw.
Cutting straight down the arc of the claw. So we're trying to make this easier for people at home. Now that's starting to boil, so we're going to turn that heat down a little bit so it doesn't. Just if you would, just turn that down to like 2. Maybe.
Should I cover it again?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can cover it again. If you cover it, it won't get too much evaporation. You won't lose so much. Now you've got your whole piece of claw that came out. And then you can take your knuckles. Same thing with them. Just cut right through. If you can't get through the back,
That's for me always the hardest part of the lobster meat to get out.
Yeah, keep going through and with the scissors and just picking it out. Now you have this really nice piece of meat right here. There we go. We're coming out of the shell. We got one more shell to go. And we're good.